Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Louisville's offense will start this game off. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Give to Brown. Finds a little space. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. The Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Moss. Going to try to get it himself. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. And the Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. The throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. The give out to God. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Cardinals will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Cover guys do their job, and they get it stopped at the 22-yard line. So Clemson's offense will take the field for the first time. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw them. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught through the middle. It's Bell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Brown. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll run it. Fighting off the defender. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. He slings it deep to the left. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call.
Pass interference. Offense.
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and that was an easy call for the referees.
It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. With the catch, it's Moore. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They get him out of bounds, a couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Motion from the wideout. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Tiger. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, the running back has it. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
But how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense, getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy away.
He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now a throw. Makes the catch. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. From the gun. Give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Unloads quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air, it's Moss. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Brown has it. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He holds one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out to throw it. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, it's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country. They were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge bit of confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
The kick is on its way. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off play action on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Stewart. It's a seam wide open. And the catch right into the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys. They usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability with the speed to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Klubnik. Get it out on the screen. Crosses the 40. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and glue field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Right, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Looking for more room.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season. Consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Here's a hit. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Skinner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
To throw, it's Klubnik. Under fire! And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moore. Knocked down at the 22. That's a first down, and they can still stop the clock.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
Looking to throw on first down. That one comes out hot down the right side. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. Clemson is quick to the line. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Williams. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and you never complain.
The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Off to the sticks. It's Williams. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Fires to the right. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Love what they did there, putting the big fella in, and it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll immediately call timeout.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into. You want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
Big score! And he will score! Touchdown, Clemson!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, What adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Power football with the run. It's running room. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. First down here for the offense. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville.
And the Cardinals will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can get that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but to finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game.
And I'll tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just got you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down.
He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Clemson.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to Brown. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to fall back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Back to throw, it's Moss. Fires one high and deep. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Pulls it in on the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Charlotte is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in the Queen City for some time. They're up by 18 over San Diego State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to it. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulls and throws out the RPO. Change. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Looking for a man. It's Moss. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, when you go down, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they run the football. I'm getting to the quarterback. Nice job understanding that, rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down and 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Davidson. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. A strike downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Catch in the middle. It's Williams. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. They'll run it. It's Davidson. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. To the air, it's Klubnik. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Oh, they blocked the extra point.
Yeah, salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Golden. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give to the tailback. Quick spin on the run. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top, and they're not on the same page there.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Puts it out in the air. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Gonna look downfield again. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Cardinals need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Unleashes one deep. Takes it in the end zone for a touchdown. Pressing at the end of the game.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next week.
They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down and short. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He's going up top here late in the game. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. He's still on his feet. Touchdown! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quickly complete. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now it's a 2-possession game, down 15. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onsides every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
All wideouts, no backs. Wants to throw. It's Klubnik. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Offenses nowadays know one speed. Be aggressive. Go after it. Even if you got a lead, you see a lot of offenses do this and take shots and keep making big plays down the field. I like it. Keep it up.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Tiger. And the beatdown has ensued. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Here he comes with the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. The Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Snowed under by the defense. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. And the offense just going to spike it here. They've converted every time on 4th down. 3 for 3 so far. They'll go for 4. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.